I'm here at Natt for the annual Illinois Orchid Society summer picnic, and you can see that everyone has gotten here early to go shopping and get the best stuff before it disappears. He's got some jewel orchids here up at the front, and then he's got these really fabulous Oncitiums of some kind, and I think I'm gonna buy one of these. These are Jihao Queen. Look at the contrast between the dark brown and the yellow. He's got some Tolumnias off behind that. He's got Dendrobiums. He's got Habenaria. Beautiful Phalaenopsis in bloom right here. Lots of people talking instead of shopping. So if I go a little bit more quickly, for me, Olatoria Dendrobiums here, Oncitium right over here, some beautiful Cattleyas in bloom. So this is just the front section where he's pulled all the stuff that's in bloom to show off. I'm gonna take a pause now and pick up some plants so they'll have my name on it. All right, I picked up my Oncitium. And now we have some Miltonia Opsis in bloom. Oh, they're so scenty. You can really smell them. The whole air is pungent. And then, oh, look at this. This is Eulophobia Guinecensis. Oh, it's a cross to Kiefersonianum, I guess. Look at that. All right, we're in the Path Frag section right here. Not a lot in bloom, it's kind of over for that. Hanging above them, he's got Vanda and Brassivola types. Oh look, here's something in bloom. Let's have a look at it. See that? And I don't know what it is. It might be a Gyrac treasure. I'm not too sure. Let's see if I can twist it around. I've got my orchid in my hand. It's not very easy. Sorry. Tempensis cross Phoenicia cross Little Stars. Well, it really definitely takes a lot from the Little Stars.
There it goes. And
very scented.
Picking through all their frags because there's no rhyme or reason.
Oh, behind that zygo, we have a whole bunch more Oncitiums. This room smells really good if you're into fragrance. Lots of fragrant things in bloom. You got some bulbos in the back here. This is a very warm, very moist greenhouse. Many bulbos, more Latoria type Dendrobiums. I see them right here. And then some more Dendrobiums up here. Dendrobium Hybrids of some kind. Monoliforme cross the Lemmianum Fredericksonianum? I don't know. I'm saying all this so very, very poorly. I can't really read the tags, they're a little faded. Oh, and then here, look at this. This is, oh, it's got the smallest tag in the entire world. Look at that. Can we read this? Calanthe triplicolor. Must be some kind of terrestrial. Look at that. Okay, this is not for sale, but look at the size of this Dendrobium anceps. And I'm gonna turn the camera around and take a picture with my head next to it. This is me standing next to the anceps. Look at how large it is. Oh, look at this, Maxillaria tenuifolia, the Yamada. Also scented, smells like coconut. Like I said, a very, very fragrant room. And we've got some kind of reed stem epidendrum behind it. And once again, we have lots of people talking instead of hunting orchids like sharks. Ionopsis utriculoides. Oh, look at this. Vanda cherry blossom. Oh, here's a whole bunch of cherry blossom. This is Vietnamica crossed to Insigne. I'm here looking at some Cattleya hybrids, and I look up, and this is like the largest bulbo in the entire world back there. Here we are. Here's that bulbo. It is huge. Okay, I have to wonder if there's scale back here, because there's a hose and there's a toothbrush, and then there's a whole bunch of Cattleyas. Look, there's another toothbrush right here. And then right near here we have Brassio, Cattleya, Mary's Glory with its toothbrush. Look at this tray of Dendrobium officinale. I killed mine, unsurprisingly.
In second place with 996 points, Kay Perry.
Yeah, for me. Ah. And I know who's number one.
Okay.
Told you there's a gap.
So, the first place person is the first-time participant in earning points this year. Wow. I'm going to make a slightly big deal about this because this is to show that anyone can earn points even if they're a newer member. This member joined us during COVID times. We were all on Zoom. So this is the first year this person got to bring plants to meetings. First time they got to volunteer. First time they got to send plants to away shows and to our home shows. And also this person got their first AOS award this year. Wow. For a grand total of 1,634 points. Woo! Steve Robinson.
All right, I've snuck back in here after the awarding of points and gift certificates, and now I have a wonderful gift certificate to spend. These are Vandas. I am definitely not going to grow Vandas anymore in the future because I just don't water them enough, and the Vandas that I have now I'm going to get rid of. And oh dear, my box has fallen over. I must pause. All right, I put my little box down. I don't have to worry about theft right now because everyone is out there listening to the business portion of the meeting, and I'm in here looking at Vandas. Oncitium. I have this. I bought it from Natt a few years ago. Mine, so theirs, if you look at it, has these really fat pseudobulbs like this, and mine does not. I really need to figure out how to grow it better. This is Oncitium Phymatochylum. And let's see the flowers. We can get a good close-up. Looks like he's got a Cattleya Maikai in bloom here. So I just got one of these from H&R Nurseries, but this is Ascocentrum Appalachia Alba. Or no, I didn't get it from H&R. Sorry, I got it from High Desert Orchids. And it's about the same price, $30. So I wonder if these come from Thailand, and some Thailand breeder released a whole bunch of them. I'm about to duck into the secret back room that's blocked off with plastic, and we're gonna see if there are any gems in here. Nothing in bloom back here, but if you want Allelia prestans alba, got a hanging tray of them. Looks like Silogenes or Lusa Lysumadola. Here's Tony, trying not to get on my video, sneaking by. Amana Smile right there. Oh, look at this in bud. Looks like something with a Clandier in it. I'm sure it's not for sale because it's gigantic. But looks like something. Bifoliate. Oh, and there's another spike coming out right there. Oh, he's got, look at this. Oh, Phymatochylum matrata Alba. Alba, ooh. Oh, there is something in bloom. Look, there's some Metoniopsis in bloom right here. Okay, there's just like a tray here with like bulbos with tags. Look, they're just laying in the tray like, wah! I'm a bulbo. Let's see, what are they? They are Bulbophyllum Hybrids. Oh, this must be from Thailand. Gracilium by Vaginatum. And look, I found yet more Maxillary tenuifolia in bloom. 2 whole trays. Here's a little tray of baby Renanthera Pucella. Some not so good, dead. Some looking pretty nice. Like right this one, pretty nice. I only pull that tag back up so it doesn't fall off. And here's a Vanda Methuselah crossed itself. This right here is Ascocentrum curvifolium. And here's a Dendrobium hibiki in bloom and quite clearly has been eaten. One flower bit, the entire top has probably been eaten by a grasshopper or cricket. All right, I'm done shopping, but I found this Bulbophyllum in bloom and I did sniff it and it does not stink. And let us see what it is. It is Bulbophyllum bicolor Burma. That's pretty cool. It says it's Dendrobium aerosum. Well, anyways, look at this. Look at the little tiny banana-like flowers on it. How funky. Oh, look. Look, there's a flower open on the side. It's white. Oh my God, it's so cute. I'm about to check out, but look at this. Not for sale. Phymatochylum matrata in yellow.
Yeah,
look at how many spikes it has.
Unbelievable. Millions of flowers.
This is a summary in case you didn't figure out what I bought today at Natt's. It's the sort of haul addendum to the Illinois Orchid Society visit to Natt's video. So obviously right here is the Dendrobium secundum. So this one was a sample, but unfortunately it was the last one. So you can see it says sample here. So usually the samples aren't for sale, but I really wanted it. And so I basically asked Prayun for it like a dozen times. And eventually he just said, yes, I will sell it to you. So I bought the last one. It's in bloom. It's fabulous. And since I ran out of room and I had to carry it around with me in my box, lots of people stopped and asked me about it. I also picked up a Oncitium Phymatochylum. This is one of the first ones that I showed in the shopping portion of the video. Phymatochylum Jiho. And yes, I know it's a Mary clone, but I still had to try to pick one that had nice sturdy pseudobulbs so it won't die. I don't know what the background is on it, but I suspect it has maybe Oncitium ampliatum in it. Ampliatum's yellow. It has this sort of big lip like that, and it has these nice small fat pseudobulbs. So I will have to look up the background on this, but look at how large the flowers are on this. It's, you know, it's just so dramatic. And of course, everyone bought one of these today. Then right here, taking up this space, so I've seen this several times at Natt's. I actually didn't kill mine. Mine clearly had a virus and I just got rid of it. But this is Appalachia Serena O'Neill, or maybe it's just, well, yeah, maybe it's not Appalachia. Maybe it's just and Encyclia, because it's Mabel Canda crossed to Cordigera. So, but for some reason in my mind it's an Epicattleya. I will have to look up what Maple Canda is. It's green and it has a pink lip. It's pretty fab, and it's scented for those of you guys who are interested in scents. And I thought this one was really nice. It had a new growth coming out here, and it has new roots. So I picked this one up and several. Then he had a whole tray of if I get it out of this box. Stuck with stuff. All right. So this is Dendrobium officinale. I've had this in the past. I could swear that the one that I bought had white flowers on it, but these are this beautiful creamy yellow. They're gorgeous. He had a whole tray of them, and I tried to pick one up that wasn't too wobbly in the pot. I know that it's spiked in, but I'm hoping that at least that means that I got one that the roots aren't rotten on, and therefore, oh no, I did. Oh, I'm so sad. So I just pulled off a bud on another Dendrobium. But I'm hoping that it won't just die on me. The other officinale I got was like half this size, and it did have one white flower on it, but this is nicely sized. Okay, so the one where I popped a flower off of it and I'm already sad. So I don't know what this is. It's Dendrobium, and this is right at the end. After I saw the Bulbophyllum. I don't know if I videotaped it or not, but it was right next to the Bulbophyllum, and I was like, what is that? And I think it's the only one they had. So it says Dendrobium. It looks like a nosebone, but it might be like an earosum. I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google for this one. And I think I talked about how the cute flowers they look like bananas. And then I was like, oh look, one's open. Anyways, it was the only one that I saw like this. It may have been the only one in the entire greenhouse, and it had to come home with me. And then finally, to go with my other San Fedenia Matrata, he got Alba ones in, and I had to climb back in to all of the back area behind all those hanging Vandas that I showed. This is basically behind the Vanda cherry something that was in bloom. These were hanging behind it, and he had one that was in bloom there, and it was like, it was like one growth and had some flowers. But I got this one with many growths on it, and you can see with these old spikes here that it's bloomed before. So there's a spike right there. And so I am gonna basically bloom it next year. And I really like San Fedenia Matrata. And my one from Natt's that I got last year, that's yellow, is still, can we see it? It's still in bloom. There it is, up there. So that is my haul from Natt's and the iOS Summer Picnic.